Hello. Today I'm going to be giving a little update video on some of my Portal projects. It's been a while since I uploaded to the channel, but I'm not dead. And I'm working on a version of the Portal core or Wheatley that can rotate around its central axis. Like you can hold onto the outer shell with the handles and the whole inner shell will rotate. So it can look behind it like in the game. I'm going to demo that, or this prototype right now, and kind of just talk about some plans for the channel a little bit today. No script or anything, so it might be a little bit of a mess, but we'll get going. So I have it set up here. There's an axle that connects these two outer pieces, and there's a motor in there that's mounted to the side of the inner shell. And it's got an axle, it's got some worm gears that they don't engage super well right now, but this is a prototype made out of some bowls from Walmart, some plastic bowls, and some motors I had lying around. So it's just scavenged right now. Nothing's been made up in CAD or anything. Sometimes it's faster just to throw something together than it is to, well, pretty much every time it's faster just to throw something together, but then you don't get the repeatability as easily as with 3D printing. But let's see if I can demo this. So I'll hold on to this and we'll set this up like that. And if I start to give it some power, it doesn't engage right now. That's not ideal. Maybe the other direction. I apologize if I'm mumbling a little bit. I guess I'm just a little nervous. I'm not really used to being recorded yet. There we go. So it can work that way. Then if I flip the polarity again. Okay, well, I might need to fix that with a little dot of hot glue because the gears aren't engaging in that direction. But as you can see, if this was the core, I can have it rotate around on its own axis. The hard part's going to be adding the handles and giving them wires so that I can actually, and motors so I can move the handles, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that without making them tangle. And the handles are a really big part of the emotions of this character, like how he emotes and whether he's happy or sad or angry. It's kind of like his eyebrows. So I'm not sure if I'm making the wisest choice in going after this aspect. I just wanted to see if it could be done because I hadn't seen it done before. In the game, there's no central axle, so I thought about doing it with a motor on each side, but I was just worried about having each side line up. I was worried that one end would either kind of drift off or just wouldn't have enough strength to hold it in place. That's the other thing I was worried about, was noise, power use, and just how much, I don't know how big of a motor I would need to move a full-size Wheatley, because this is obviously just a scale model. I am considering making some smaller ones just to so I can make them faster, but I don't know. It's all just a matter of what I can get myself to do and what ends up working out, because sometimes these projects just kind of drag on and then eventually kind of peter out because it's just, you hit a roadblock and you just kind of get frustrated. There's a lot of moving parts in these things, literally and metaphorically, and just, it's a lot of problem solving to do, and sometimes it's fun and sometimes it's frustrating. But yeah, that's kind of where we are right now, and I really appreciate all the positive comments that I got on the last video about my Portal core. It's really, really cool. It's got like, I haven't looked at it in a minute, but like 15,000 views almost, I think, which is huge for my channel. That's awesome. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all the positive comments. You guys are funny. I'd like to keep posting videos just kind of on the progress I'm making. Like, obviously this isn't near as polished as the other one, but it's important to make little models like these so that I can figure out like what my next one is going to be, my next bigger core project. and kind of figure out little pieces as I go. It's easier to make something like this in a day than it is to design it all and print it all over the course of a couple of weeks and sand it and paint it and then find out that the mechanism doesn't work. So it's just all going to be part of the process, and I appreciate you all subscribing, and if you're new, welcome to the channel, and this is Robots with Ryan signing off.